Oh, buddy, do we have a good one tonight? A big one, you could say. The grand finale of the virtual regular season going down tonight. The conclusion. A number 3 ranked Miami Hurricanes team, one of our best seasons in a minute, virtually here for the Coach Coop Plays version. We are 9-2 with Boston College rolling into town. It's a must-win situation for us. We're going to recap. Okay, we're going to recap how we got here, where we are at currently, and I'm going to tell you why it's definitely a must-win. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring the stream tonight. The show is brought to you by them. I'll tell you more about them at halftime of this game. I hope we got some good energy tonight.
This is what it takes.
Everything has led to this moment in the regular season, right here.
Bring back the halfback pass.
I know.
Light skin tone raising
I know.
hands, light skin tone raising hands.
I know,
light
Melissa.
Skin tone raising hands, light skin tone raising hands, light skin tone raising hands, light
I know.
skin tone raising hands, light skin
We're-
tone raising
yep.
hands, light skin tone raising hands, light skin tone.
Yep. We're going to have to get with Dawson and figure out why he just absolutely can't stand that play. Took it out. It was a requirement, actually, to get him to stay. Maybe we should fire him and just make you full-time offensive coordinator. Thoughts? Melissa, thank you for the $1.99. Thank you again for the love. I'm happy you're here bright and early and on time, just like myself. Number one, because that's what we preach. We practice what we preach, which is we're always on time, locked in, ready to go. But I also want to show you, I would say a great picture, but it's far from great. It's actually hideous. It's terrible.
Never fear, the OT wizard is here.
There he is. Randy! You made it, man. Thank you, Randy, for the big 5. I will sit you atop the throne. I hope you're able to stay cool today. It was another scorcher, wasn't it? Rough one. Rough one. Randy, thank you for the big 5. I'm happy you're here for the grand finale. It means a lot to me. Thank you.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
You're on time as much as you answer your DMs.
Okay. Well, okay. Yeah. That's true. I got to start being honest. And that's true. Yeah, it is. Thank you, Melissa, for another 2. My co-OC, as you can see, is locked in. She's ready. She's ready. I know that there's going to be more football after this because no matter what happens, okay, regardless of whether we can make an ACC championship game or not, whether we win or lose this game, make it to the college football playoffs or not, at the very least, then there would be a bowl game. But I'm feeling CFP. All I'm saying is this is not the actual final game of the season, but it is the final regular season virtual game, which is still a big deal. That means we have completed the regular season. And you know what that means? That means real football is, oh, buddy. Yeah, like we've been doing this, it's really more like this. It went from here to, it's more like here. You know it? It is. It's right there. It's the end of the regular virtual season, and we're that much closer to the real season because of it. We've almost done it, y'all. We've almost done it. Want to give some shout outs to everybody who's here bright and early. I see people continuing to file in, finding their virtual seats. Sold out game tonight, by the way. Sold out. Yep.
Actually, I had to stay home today because yesterday I fell into heat illness again, which is why I missed your stream last night.
Yeah, man, that's rough. We talked about that, Randy. You know how dangerous that can be. You don't need to hear it from me. That's happened to you a couple times. You just need to win the lottery, Randy. Are you with me? We just need to win the Powerball and just kick back and just not work ever again. You know, that sounds pretty good to me. I'm just saying. I guess first I got to play it, though, right? I got to buy the ticket if I plan on trying to win it. Oh, buddy. Randy, thank you for another 5. Hope you're feeling all right, though. Hope you had a good recovery day, man. I want to give some shout-outs to the people who were here bright and early. MS79 Canes fan. Happy you're here, bro. Good to see you. Sergeant Sluggo in the building, holding me accountable. He says, you got to make us proud, Coop. That's the plan. That's what's going to happen, as a matter of fact. Nick Snyder checking in. Rich Fried, man. Who else we got? Cornelius. I know you're a winner. We're going to deliver a big win. Yes, we absolutely are. T. Davis in the building. He said, is there any chance that Coop could, by some Christmas miracle in August, find a way to make it to the ACC championship game to play his Tigers? I don't know, man. It ain't looking good, but we'll see. We got Patty checking in. We got Kyle. Yeah, we were breaking up a fight at midfield. There was a bit of a scuffle. The security at the stadium was not enough to handle the situation, so they had to bring in the SWAT team. But it's been taken care of. It's been handled, okay? Stephanie in here. Good to see you, Stephanie. That puts a smile on my face. I appreciate you being here. Maynardville Kane. Who else we got? Brittany Leanne says, let's get it, Coop. We gonna get it. We gonna get W is what we gonna get. Connor checking in. Miami Herald 75. Man, appreciate y'all. Shogun, Florida Outdoors. Chris Kane for life. Y'all are ready. Grim Eater. Appreciate you, bro. My guy, Eric. Soggy Supreme, Kane up. Everybody, man. Everybody. Well, let me show you something, okay? So I wanted to bring some extra hype to the game. So I've been, tossing around the idea of one last ride. That's immediately what came to mind. Even again, I acknowledge there's going to be some postseason stuff. We're going to go beyond the regular season due to our record and how good we are. But it's the end of the regular season. It's the end of a chapter. We're turning the page and starting a new chapter after tonight. So in my head, I was like, one last ride at Hard Rock Stadium in the regular season. Me, my co-OC Melissa, you guys. So, okay, judgment-free zone, right? Right, y'all? Judgment-free zone here? I hope so. I decided to dabble with AI a little bit. I know you guys are seeing the increase in AI-generated images popping up all over on social media and the internet. I dabble in it a little, but I'm by no means a pro. I'm pretty bad at prompting what I need to put in and stuff. So here's what I did. I went into ChatGPT and I said, I need you to make an image for me. I want it to be me and my co-offensive coordinator, Melissa, from the virtual season I've been doing on my YouTube channel. I sent it the link. And I said, I want you to put one last ride and have us going into the stadium. I'm going to show you the image that it created. And I'm going to give you a solid probably 60 seconds to look this over and find everything that's wrong with it. It's absolutely terrifying. I can't even begin to point out everything that's wrong with this image, so I'm not even going to attempt to. Here you are. Do you see anything wrong with this image? Of course you do. There's plenty of things you could point out that's wrong with this image.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
It's been a wild ride this virtual season. Most fun I had all summer, especially the pictures. I hope you enjoy them as much as I did.
How did we I don't know. I don't know how that I don't know how that works. I'm not sure. Also, there are some things that are accurate. We're kicking off in T-minus 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. There's one thing that's super accurate here. Coaching the Miami Hurricanes has aged me about 50 years. Very accurate. Yes. Yeah, I would say this right here is spot on. Yeah. The damage that it's done to my body, it's showing on the outside. Yeah, that's 100% accurate. What a beautiful shot right there with the U, the hands, you know, and Hard Rock. Look at that right there. Y'all should screenshot that. That should be somebody's phone
is what it
background. Here,
takes.
let me remove myself from this so
To
somebody
you
can make this their
on the
phone
side of your
background. Hold
helmet.
on.
I
Give me
think
a
the
second.
Canes run the table and go 16-0.
Really? I hope you're right, Florida Outdoors. It's not impossible. I said again, man, this team is stacked. There are a few question marks, but every team has some. Yeah. Thank you for the 2, Florida Outdoors. And thank you for another 5, Randy. That's well said. I think it's been a great virtual season. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys have been entertained. There you go. I wanted to put that up so somebody could screenshot it. Right, there you go. There you go. Beautiful. Yep. You're welcome. And the accuracy with Melissa. I mean, I can't tell the difference. How terrible, though. What, I mean, those of you that dabble in the AI more than me, you need to help me out and send me something and tell me how to not. That's terrible. Wow, that's absolutely terrible. Oh my goodness. What's going on, Shogun? Good to see you, bro. But yeah, man, I've had an absolute blast with the virtual season this year. Coming to a close, we're very close, and let's recap. Let's recap how we got here, where we are at, in case anybody has missed it. We're number 3 in the country. That's right. We have made some noise this season. We are 9-2. Our 2 losses, you might ask. Clemson, we got our backs blown out. I got to be 100% real. We went into Death Valley with our heads held high. We left with our tails tucked between our legs. We sure did. But we learned a lot from that game about ourselves. We sure did. And Pitt. Winnable game. It was right there. We should have handled business, and we just couldn't get the job done. That puts us at 9-2, 6-2 in the ACC. We just beat up on Virginia Tech 49-17, but we are 3rd in the ACC behind Clemson and Louisville. So more than likely, it's looking like it's going to be the Tigers and the Cardinals in the ACC championship game, unfortunately, because they don't play another ACC game. But let's see what happens. Who knows? Who knows? Mensa on the season, 3,495 yards, 17 touchdowns, 27 interceptions. Boston College on the other side of the coin here. A little bit better. I would say they slightly exceeded any sort of expectations for them, which are very low under Bill O'Brien. But 7-4, 4-3 in the ACC. They're 7th in the conference, but they're on a 3-game win streak. And get this is what's crazy. They beat Notre Dame in overtime 20-17. Yeah. So they did take care of the Fighting Irish. So they have a couple of wins under their belt that shows that you can't sleep on this team. You can't. So the thing is, if we lose here, this is my thought process, and we're about to kick off. So get ready. Melissa, I know you're already ready. If we were to fall here to Boston College and be at 9-3, we might miss everything. I don't know. I don't know what would happen. We're number 3, but how would they look at a Miami team that we're 9-2, but how would they look at a 9-3 Miami? Where would 3 losses get you? You know? So we have to win is what I'm trying to say. No doubt. We have to win. We have to understand that the ACC is probably, it's too late. That's on us. But if we want to go beyond and play some meaningful games, we must win tonight. Bryce checking in. Good to see you, bro. It's Millis Vanillis. It's been a minute. Lawn tractor life. I used to love lurking in your streams when you were doing like the truck driving stuff and you would do things in your garage and whatnot. I hope you've been okay, man. It's good to see you. That means a lot. You jumped in here. Hey, Yuri says, let's finish this season right. Let's freaking go. Yeah, we got
This is
what
what
blown
it
out?
take
I
to
already
you
already forgot. I don't know what
on
we're
the side
talking
of your
about.
helmet.
Let's go, Coach Co-op led Kings.
There it is. And on that note, Stephanie! Let's kick this thing off. If there's anybody that believes in this stream tonight, it's Stephanie. I know it. I know it. She believes more than anybody in the building. Probably more than me.
On the side of your helmet.
Can we all agree that after this game, if they tell us to go to the Pop-Tart Bowl, that we blow up EA?
I accepted the Pop-Tarts Bowl invitation last season, and we handle business. Wherever we go, whoever we play, we're winning. Period. Again, shout out to y'all for all the support. Stephanie, thank you for the 5-0, the big 50, sharing a piece of the pie. Some love to Coach Coop. The energy's high. I'm here for it. What do you think about the preseason poll? I'm going to film a video tonight. Going to film a video on it tonight. Got some thoughts. I will say the strangest thing about it, not to just shift gears again completely here. We're kicking off 1 minute. Did anybody notice that the official graphic has 2 14s? 14, 14. I was shocked to not see any comment on, just scrolling right through social media. I didn't see anybody. I mean, it's obvious it's 13, 14. Duh. Coop, come on. But like, I just found it odd that nobody brought up the error that they had a 14, 14, 16. You did notice it? We know it's 15 right here. It's just, usually people are all over that kind of stuff. Like, you know, y'all messed up. Y'all messed up. They're tied for... Yeah, but I mean, they're not actually going to put it as a tie, right? It's just a typo? They're saying it is an actual tie? Wait, time out. So you're telling me that they did that on purpose and they're saying that they just put one at 14 and put one at 15. So this was on purpose then. I thought it was a mistake. Because I haven't actually done a deep dive on it yet. I was going to look after the stream. So it's tied for votes. That's happened before. I've never noticed that. I got to come clean. I've never noticed them doing that before. I feel like an idiot now for getting on here and laughing at 2 14s. I'm glad y'all filled me in. I can't lie. I think that's pretty stupid. I know they talk about you're saying you got the same number of votes and stuff, but just make one 14, make one 15. It's a top 25. It looks pretty stupid to say 13, 14, 14, 16. I don't know. I just think that's kind of dumb. Whatever. I for real never noticed that in the past. I haven't. All right. Without further ado, Stephanie, if you want to type that message again in the chat, I will pin it up there. I'll pin it up there for you. I know how Melissa feels about the top 25. Yeah, so, no, yeah, I guess, yeah. No, I guess not, yeah. Anyways, let's do this, man. Conference clash. Miami has won 4 in a row and will look to continue the momentum against Boston College in a must-win game here tonight. Let's get to work. Let's do it. Here we go, y'all. This is it. Here we go. I know y'all saw the message on social media as well, right? Bill O'Brien coming out and putting out something like this. He said, let's be real, who wins in a fight, an eagle or an ibis? Well, good thing it's people down there on the field going to battle here. It's not the battle of the birds, literally. He says, Coach Coop will be looking for a new job after this game. Maybe I will hire him as our new water boy after he gets canned. Yeah, we're laughing at Bill. We're laughing at Bill. Yep. What a stupid message. We're kicking off here. Let me rally the troops here. Let me see some score predictions. Let me rally the troops. You know what? You know what? Give me just a moment. I knew I forgot something. Hold that thought. We're just waiting for score predictions to roll in, that's all. Nope, it's not the return of the black screen. Don't worry. This is something that I forgot to plug the camera in. That's all. There we go. Okay. Rally the troops. Everybody on me. Offense. Defense. Everybody over here. Huddle up. Listen up. All the hard work that you did in the offseason, all the ups and downs through the actual season, it all comes down to this moment right here. We lose, who knows what might happen. And I got to tell you something. Y'all boys saw all of the disrespect Bill O'Brien showed me and this team on social media. Tried to make us a laughing stock, believes that he's going to come in here to our house and walk away with a win. I'll tell you what Bill O'Brien reminds me of. A jar of nasty-ass mayonnaise. Expired. Old. Crusty. Smelly. That's what Bill O'Brien reminds me of. So let's go out there and let's show the world why Bill O'Brien is no better than a 6-month expired jar of nasty mayonnaise. Crusty, stinky, smelly, good for nothing. Nobody wants it. Nobody likes it. One more time in the regular season. Give me an unexpected gas on 3. Let's get to work. The guys look like they're ready to run through a wall right now. Holy smokes.
Big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can.
Listen up, no water. You know me well. We got to win. You win, then you get the water.
And really set the tone here early in the
right?
first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds.
Give you a little something extra to play for. Let's see what these score predictions are, though. What do we got? 52-10, Boston College. That's a typo. That's definitely a typo. From Nick. 41-20 the U, 38-21 from To The Max. MS says 52-17.
Miami 31 BC 27-2 OT for the last time.
Okay. We'll adjust. Feeling each other out. That's all.
To break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back.
Teams don't run the ball on us.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive.
Yeah, it is. T. Davis says 44-28. It's probably easier to just ask, does anyone think Boston College will win here? We'll plug up the middle there. It's no problem. Not a problem for us.
Fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component.
Expecting a short pass here.
To get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Left side is Dickens.
We should have had that covered. Heatherman, I trust. I got you. He gave me a thumbs up. He already knows. He's always got his head in the playbook, or he's looking at the iPad.
You get so much bang for your buck because you can split them out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend it. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
gun. It's Dickens.
There we go.
Knocked down in
Nice
the
job.
backfield, 2 yards
All that
behind
motioning
the
around
line.
and stuff for what?
You know when you're playing against a defense
For what, a
of this
loss?
caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way.
Thank
to
you
get
for the
it
2,
going
Randy.
and the ball.
Last play
Double
was a
OT.
disaster, now
I'd
dealing
be
with
pissed.
2nd and 13. Out wide left, it's Green. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it
All
down
right.
to the 41.
All right, see what's going on here.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass.
Unreal.
And gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive.
Unreal.
3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Bryce.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast.
Bryce.
You could tell he knew what he wanted
Buddy,
to do right
Hard
away.
Rock
Makes the
would have
decision.
went crazy if you would have come out with that come down with that interception.
I know that.
Left side, it's Moore.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. He's got another.
We got to be more aggressive.
The 1st down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good.
What's going on, ATSU? Our D better not be playing
They've got
Swiss
the defense on their
cheese
heels.
model tonight.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Dickens. Touchdown.
Boy, that was
Nice catch
hey,
and good
offense. Come on, we're gonna have to go out. Defense obviously is
How about the start from this offense?
Yeah.
What a drive.
Not great on that one, okay? Come on.
They got it. They
Let's
put
get to work.
A bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end,
We've been punched in the mouth before. Troy says the U52, Boston College 3. Acting like we haven't been punched in the mouth before. I ain't heard no bell.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time.
There she is.
And the extra
Yep,
point
I'm
is
throwing it
good,
up too,
and it's
Melissa.
7-0.
Yep.
So a drive there of 85
We'll
yards.
adjust. We'll adjust.
And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw.
What do you got for me, Melissa? We may not need it. We may take it to the house right here.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Miami Hurricane.
Piss poor showing from the defense on that first drive, though. We better hope Heatherman gets it together. And he has. Yeah, we have no reason to think that he won't. All right? What's my co-OC got for me? I like it. We're going to give him a little unexpected gas here. Tony at QB.
Direct snap. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Okay, real funny. Real funny.
That's
Even
a
the
great
announcers
job
are
by
against
the
us.
defense, understanding exactly
Did you hear the jab?
situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football.
Declawed.
We're gonna run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Here's Mensa to throw. Fires to the right.
Late.
Oh, he drops it. That is
Late
a
from
catch.
Mensa.
He makes
We got to settle in.
out of 100, but it'll
Settle
be
in,
3rd
y'all.
down.
Man, these slant routes you throw them quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and Most of the time, he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way.
I know, Melissa, and it's game 12. That's the thing. This is game number 12. Got to be better.
Of the time it's been thrown.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't
Punt team,
deliver the football.
come on. We're going to see what adjustments the defense has made.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop.
We're about to find out.
Third down, fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Not the best start.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong.
Yeah, he better call fair catch. Going to get his head taken off. All right, here we go.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Run inside. It's Dickens.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we've made adjustments.
Balance is good. Now listen,
Man, I got to say, we got to stop these slow starts. We have got to stop these slow starts.
On second down. Back to throw. It's McKenzie. Fakes to grab on the left. Brought down at the 47
They just don't drop a ball. They just don't.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice
Game 12, and we're out here making rookie mistakes.
Drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good...
There we go. We just needed one. That's all it takes. It's like in basketball. I hate using a basketball reference, but it just makes sense. Sometimes you just need to see it go in. Right? You just need a sack. You need to stop.
The Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running inside. It's Dickens. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Miami needs to step it up. BC looking like they're playing the red bandana game.
He'll be stopped.
They're going to be hurting at the end of this, Randy. Let's go. We can block this field goal. Hey, let's block this field goal.
Which matchup do they try to exploit?
Thank you, Randy, for the big 5.
There, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessful.
There it is. Whiffed.
Small game,
Doinked it.
now we got 4th down.
No, sir. Absolutely not. Not in our house. Not tonight. Let's go. That's exactly what we needed. Got a big sack on that possession. Force a field goal. They can't make it happen. Here we go. Yep. Boom.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field.
Let's do what we do.
They didn't get much done the
Come
last
on.
time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's changing the play. Looking for room. It's Pringle. And he's brought
I don't know what
down
Mince is doing.
after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing.
It's all right. Getting the engine warmed up a little bit.
On first down, it's 2nd and 9.
Yep.
Mensah. Here comes the heat. Setting up the screen. Turning it off.
Oh, buddy. Okay. Yep. Yep.
Trailing into games, someone's got to make a play. There's an
If anybody wants it.
And when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play.
It's going to be that man right there.
This game up.
Sure is.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The give. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Okay.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off.
All right, we see what's going on.
Gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mensah. Looking to the big tight end. That's caught. It's lofted.
Honestly, just about should have been a pass interference. Keep your eyes on the refs tonight.
And for the majority of the offseason, we thought Mensah was going to be starting for Duke in the offseason saga that happened.
Yep.
Obviously, a lot went into it. But here's what you know about Miami quarterbacks in recent history. Cam Ward, the #1 pick. Carson Beck, a lot of experience coming in.
We just got to make somebody miss. And, you know, people are going to complain and say, man, Coop just keeps running the ball. What's this guy doing? It's only a matter of time. We play the long game. You've seen it time and time again. You know how we roll. You know what we do.
When he's absolutely lighting up in the American wins an ACC
We're going to wear these boys out.
At Duke, and now filling in for Carson Beck and a team that just went to a national championship. But this is a guy with tons of talent. And they think there will be no drop-off at the QB spot. They've got their eyes set on taking one step further this time to win it all. Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right?
Here we go. Spread them out a little bit.
To keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Come on, Tony. Tony.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going. But I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get.
What do you think we're doing? We're going for it.
Stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll go with Lyle.
There it is. Just like we drew it up. Yep.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it
just like we drew that bad boy up.
Go move the sticks. Great job.
The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10.
It's for real time to activate some unexpected gas, though.
Oh, it's a reverse. He made the first guy miss, but there were 2.
That's bad gas. That gas had water in it. I don't really know what's happening right there.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections. But the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times for a loss and put the offense in a bind.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Out wide left.
Look at the block from Barcade. There we go. Let's go. Come on, Weinberg. Put it in. Let's go. Now we make even more adjustments on defense, all right, and then we start feeling pretty good.
We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the
Welcome to the show. We're about to take over.
Their job gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Gonna have to take Jordan Lyle off the team. No, actually, we should sit Vaughn. Lyle's still on the team. Vaughn is not. And that's something we weren't going to know that until that happened late. I actually meant to remove Vaughn just to try to keep it as real as we possibly can. I'm going here. Good enough.
Coverage on that one as return is stopped short of the 25.
All right, here we go.
So the Boston College offense makes
Let's get it
onto the field. Last time they had it,
I know that we had Vaughn on the team the entire virtual season up to this point, but the assumption was he wasn't going to be kicked. Nobody would have predicted he was going to be kicked off the team 2 months ago. You know what I mean?
1 to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run.
Good to see you, Predator Productions.
To run like this, obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to.
I know, man. I'm thankful that it went by quick, but it blows your mind, you know.
Throws it off the RPO. And
It's like I said, it's the best way to say it. You blink, it's gone. Yep.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early.
Blink
down.
and it's gone, man.
Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long. Now go to
All right, here we go.
nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers.
We need this one.
On DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Not gonna lie, they caught us there. I gotta admit, they caught us right there. They sure did.
He did a really good job on 3rd down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in on 3rd down. Those are those situations where it's okay.
7-7, what in the world? I'd love to see a comment again in the 4th quarter.
It's McKenzie. Finds his target down the middle.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game.
You'll be saying what in the world, but you'll mean it in a completely different way.
Nice job by the offensive coordinator. Giving
Guaranteed.
his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Sells to fake. Unloads to the wideout.
Low.
And it's an
He can't catch it with his feet, buddy.
That's a ball.
I don't know what you're thinking.
Be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up.
No, sir. Absolutely not. We want that football back. Come on, offense. Hey, get ready. Let's put it in the end zone again. Let's put on a show for these people that spent their hard-earned dollars to come watch y'all play football. We always emphasize that, the importance of the fans.
On the return. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will.
Here we go, that's one. That's one.
Counterpunch throughout the early part of this game.
7-7 in the first here. We've adjusted, obviously. They're killing us on 3rd downs, though. Heatherman, absolutely killing us still on 3rd downs at the end of the day.
A good one going here.
Come on.
Looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd.
Yep. Shoot, read my mind. Read my mind. I'm right there with you. Yep. My co-OC is definitely locked in.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here's Mensah to throw. Wide open downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
Well, when we talk Miami,
all right, Melissa. Okay. Okay.
On some of the biggest stages a year ago as a true freshman, right? He just had that game-breaking speed. You just want to find ways to get this young player the football because he's a home run waiting to happen. They've got a lot of other talent surrounding him, but he is the focal point of their ability to throw on the rock.
And I can't tell you how impressed I was with him. And not just catching the football, not the short stuff, the long stuff.
Makes the grab in their space. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line.
It's getting warmed up. Yes, sir.
And that's why, as a former quarterback,
they don't know what might happen.
Drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Fires to the wideout. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it.
Listen, I saw what he was seeing. I did. I saw what he was seeing. Maybe there was some sweat on the football. I don't know. We're going to have to get the ball inspector on that.
On the run, it's Fletcher. Shakes off the defender.
His boys ain't strong enough.
And he's dragged down. They'll mark
It's just
it
like
at
we
the
said.
19.
Why would you run it right
It'll be
into the
first
middle of
down.
that defense like that?
Wow. 4 plays
Buddy,
on this
we're ready.
drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew
We're
they
ready
had a
for
lot
them.
of
We're bigger, we're
playmakers
faster, we're
coming into
stronger.
this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is
And we're
gonna
gonna
have
prove
to
it.
make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Finding some room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not
We got you,
before he
Poncho.
moves the chains and takes
We
it
got you,
inside
man.
the 10 to the 8.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
We love
The
this play.
Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run with Brown. Takes going for the goal line.
We usually score on it though.
Just short of the end zone.
I gotta say we usually score there.
If first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Powers forward. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Run the same play again. Run it again.
I feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again.
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
And he takes
That's
it.
all we need. Just enough.
Touchdown, Miami.
Hey, go ahead and review that. Yeah, go ahead and review it. Let's go, Weinberg. Come on.
Pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know
There it
he's
is.
going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Just enough. Yep.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT
Excellent drive.
gives them a 14-7 lead. They
Big
march
time drive right
78
there.
yards down
Let's
the
go.
field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Big drive. Yep, obviously a huge fan of Pringle's speed in the game.
And no
But
chance
man,
at a
when you
return
get down
here. They'll
there
start this drive
inside
at
the
their own
5
25.
especially, and
Let's go down
you
to
need
the
to pick
sideline
up
and
1 or
Holland.
2 yards,
Guys, on
throw
the
Brown in
Eagles
there.
sideline, guys, the running back told
Yep.
me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today.
Come on, you're telling me there was no holding there.
How it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of
Run
impact that
defense
has,
has struggled.
And that
Been
is
kinda
just
bad.
an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that.
What do you think about
defense.
losing Cam Vaughn? I actually posted a video about it before this, and I said that it's a good thing, not good necessarily that we lost him, but it was the right decision to dismiss him, given like the circumstances. And I did like a whole 8-minute video, kind of giving some thoughts and stuff on it. I'm not trying to get you to watch the video. I swear that's not what I'm doing. I'm just locked in, you know.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch.
It's a bummer to lose anybody, right? You would hope that everyone would pan out. It's life. Not everyone's going to. You can't have anyone there that is going to bring the team down. If anyone's causing off the field issues, if someone's not all in, they're not putting in the same amount of work as everybody else. You can't come in and think that you're just going to start. You got to fight. You got to work.
This guy just has tools. He's got physical attributes and speed and elusiveness, things he can't coach, that allows him to go pick up the first down and
throw
keep
it away.
The offense on the
Oh
field.
yeah, and definitely we talk about you got Moore, you got Upshaw, you got Wingo, you got Jacobs, you got Barkate, you got Tony. And you kind of feel like all these guys can play too, right?
2nd and long here.
It's not like in the past where maybe we would talk about it and we would say, oh man, we're in big trouble. We have the bodies.
Rush is on.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'll be
that is
watching
why this
Texas and
defense
Ohio
is
State.
so
Yeah.
good. They get after the
Yep,
quarterback
yep.
and get him on the ground. That's their third on the
Happy
day.
birthday,
And they're
Tyler.
#1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
Happy birthday, man.
Offense
We'll get a big
gonna be
W for you.
challenged to protect on 3rd down after that last sack. To the air. It's McKenzie. Rush right in his face. That pass is well
somebody
off target. He
snag
got
that.
hit as he was trying to throw.
Somebody.
They couldn't convert on 3rd down.
Boston College might not
lining
put
up
another
to punt
point
this
on the
one
board.
away.
I'm being honest.
See if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just
I'm
the
not going to
direction
lie.
he
They
wanted.
came out and they gave us the
Dude,
business
how
on that
about
first drive.
Boom.
They
I
did.
mean, you talk
But
about power
that
right
happens
there.
more often than
Just
not
booted
to
that thing
a lot of
halfway across
teams.
the field, completely
When you're
flipping
trying to
the field
figure
position
out what's
and getting
going
it
on.
down inside the 10.
So I
That was a
said
nice
we
job
were
by that
not
play.
worried.
First and
Exactly.
10 from inside their own
I did
5.
not
They
realize
take
they
care
pinned
of
us
the
back
ball,
here.
but there is room to take a shot here. So Miami signals for a timeout.
Dawson,
And they'll have
hello?
to work with here in the first half.
What were we doing?
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Handoff to the single running back. Oh, he's got some space. Pass to 50.
Bye-bye.
To 30.
Bye-bye.
He is in. Touchdown, Cade.
Let's run it up. Hey, I'm asking for 50. I'm asking for complete and utter domination. No mercy.
Per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes
See, that's what I'm saying.
scattered all over
Sometimes
this
you
offense
just
that
gotta
can take
call
it
a
the distance
timeout.
on any given play.
Sometimes you just gotta get together. You gotta reevaluate. Look at him looking over at his teammates. Everybody cheering him on. That's the kind of culture we built around here, man. Let's go. It's a lot of birthdays this week. Patty's birthday, Cornelius. No, that was last week. I'm living in last week. I'm thinking it's still last week. Their birthdays were last week. A lot of birthdays this month. Yeah.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
You got to admit that was pretty freaking awesome. How long was that run? 97 yards.
Explosive touchdown.
We were going to
just
go
like that.
play action. I didn't realize that we were pinned deep. We call a timeout.
And
Change the play to a run right up the gut right there. Halfback slash.
Boston College sending
97
the offense
yards
back
to the
onto
house
field.
with Pringle.
Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last
That was
score,
sick.
trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat
Nice
plays.
job getting vertical there, though.
Snagged it, and there's running room. The 40. What a play all the way inside the
Okay.
30. They'll mark it at the 29. Boston College.
Really?
To the line.
And this
Really
offense is gonna
again?
need more of those.
And they've
Dug yourself
hacked
a
the
little
sound
bit of a
system
hole.
and they're
Defense
going to
still
play
giving up points on the
an
last
Eagle
possession,
sound
man.
effect
You
after
gotta
a
put
first
another
down, not
drive.
even a
You need more
touchdown.
big plays, more shots down
Okay.
the field. You gotta continue
Bill
to be
O'Brien is
aggressive.
just as
They'll
petty
pull
as
him
I thought he
down
was.
after a pickup
All right.
of 5 down to the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
You're in South Florida, buddy. Far away from home.
Good, strong tackle.
Not going to have that quarterback moving the chains. Not with his legs, we sure ain't.
Force him to settle for a field goal. Trying to squeak through the pile. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a first down for Boston College.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make
You struggle
them
playing
fast.
UCF
You can't
in
get
this game?
confused.
If you bump up the difficulty a bit, it ain't an easy game by any means.
By the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
I always argue because people will say you gotta know ball. You gotta know a lot about football. To be fair, does that help? Absolutely, of course it does. The problem is you could. Okay. You can know a ton about football, but if you don't know the controls and if you're not super familiar with how to go in and do things in the game, it don't matter. I said before, hand the controller to Mario Cristobal or Nick Saban or anyone you think is a good coach and put it on Heisman and have them play the game. And if they get whooped, do they know ball or no? You also got to be you got a game, you know.
On the side of your helmet.
Western Bill O'Brien, the former.
Yo! First blocked extra point of the season. Big.
And they finish it off with the score from the 4.
First time that's happened this year. We cannot underestimate the potential impact of that. Let's look at this replay. Look at the hustle, man. Look at this. That's beautiful. That's what we're asking of these guys. Right here. He's about to take a ball to the gut. That's Damari. Ball to the gut. That's big. Big time player making a big time play right there. There we go. For real, hey, can we get security on the sound system though? It's getting kind of ridiculous. It's back-to-back games.
Coverage and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Unreal.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if
Thank you for the 2, Randy.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long.
Wasn't Bill O'Brien former Titans coach?
See, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
No, Bill O'Brien wasn't with the Titans, was he?
You want to be a blitzer all the time? I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost.
I might be the crazy one. I don't know.
But it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the Canes can really attack.
I'm trying to remember what his background is.
Quick give. It's Pringle.
Dang, if he kicks that out, he might still be running. Pringle's seeing the field really well right now.
This
really well.
The Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
True. We need to send the ball inspector up. Good point. Send him up and check out the audio situation.
Sells to run, looking to pass.
Quick pass. I dig it. Shifty. Lawton, you see the difference. He shed some pounds in the offseason. He's a little shiftier out there, isn't he? Yep.
Losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football.
I don't know. It does seem a little suspicious, don't it?
Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. Made a defender miss. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
The second half of the season, Pringle has absolutely dominated.
So far in this game, in the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with.
Did you cut Cam?
Plays,
we did.
But they've also been able
to
do it.
I forgot to until it was a little bit into the first quarter, but yeah, then we did.
Great example. Right there running the football. Anything they
I even wrote myself a note before the stream, and I was like, make sure that you take Cam out. Turn around and forgot.
Understand the formations. It might be a run. Play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Mensa. Trying to beat the D deep. Upstairs he's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets
Okay, Mensa. I see you. Okay.
Center. And another
Okay.
connection and another big play for this offense.
All right.
They keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays, and this defense, they still have.
Poor Reed, that sounds like loser talk. That sounds like something in the press conference after Bill O'Brien would say, "Well, we basically beat them."
Making the adjustment on the play.
It don't matter. He made the catch. That's all that matters. Sometimes you got to take risks. Sometimes you got to throw it up there to your big, tall tight end and let him make a play. So it might even be double coverage sometimes. You got to do what you got to do.
Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another.
Good to see you, Jimmy.
They keep pushing forward now. Back to
Okay.
work on 2nd and goal from the
All right.
Timeout call.
Bill didn't like what he saw.
And now what will they come
You know what we'll do? We'll come out there in the same formation. Yeah, how about it?
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Throwing Mensa. Trying to find
We ain't there? The one?
uses a timeout here at 2nd of the half.
That's fine. Oh, yeah, what are you laughing at, Bill? Okay. Yeah, what's so funny?
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive and you got to make tackles.
They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. And he's in.
There we go. Hey. Good drive. Good drive, everybody. Let's go.
Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be
Let's go.
over,
We
but
still
you're
got
in
one more in
trouble.
us.
You better find some answers really,
I believe we
really
still
quick.
got one more in us right here.
Everything together,
Come on.
And right now, you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Love the play calling on that drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the upright.
Got a high level of trust in my coordinators.
They go 83 yards
Yep.
on the drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone.
This game is still far from over.
He'll bring it out. It's Addison.
We're hitting hard, too. I told the guys, I said, if this U means anything to you, go out there and put your body on the line. Hey, thank you, Jax Johnson. I'm here to hang out and have a good time, bro.
Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a
Try to help the season get here sooner.
You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum.
What are you trying to catch there?
This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Sends it back in motion. The quarterback's a
how?
little more on target there.
Literally how?
But it's an incompletion.
Are we being for real? Really? That was free.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to pass. It's McKenzie. Makes the grab.
There we go.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout.
Let's go.
Now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down.
We got what I said. I said we got one more in us.
Trying to take it back. He gets a block.
We got one more in us.
Coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Miami sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been
Tony's been popping off with those punt returns, you got to admit.
Him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that.
Tony has been setting us up with some excellent field position.
29, and now they're threatening.
It's been so helpful.
This receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every
I know,
pass
man. I'm
play.
so
He
pumped.
better have safety
Can't wait to
help
see Mints
over top.
operate behind the O-line. It's
Otherwise,
going to be
this guy's a
fun,
threat
man.
to score every time they throw the ball.
I keep coming back to the word fun. And people are like, yeah, I just want to win. And I'm like, damn, me too. Like, I get it. I'm just saying, like, this season's going to be fun, man.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense.
All right, hear me out, hear me
Great
out.
job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home
Hear me out.
and get a hit on the quarterback.
On the draw, it's Fletcher. There he goes. He is wrestled
Let's go.
back at the 17-yard
Come on.
line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Plenty of time.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Slings
Terrible.
downfield.
Terrible
Just
read
too much mustard on
from
that one.
Mensa.
Can't miss the target that badly.
At least that stops the
I
clock
understand
for a
the quarterback
moment.
wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't
He was
try to
up in
get
the
into
air
it
when
in
he
double
threw that,
coverage.
too.
I think you have to let the defense's coverage
Wow.
dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
Long way to go on second down. Here's Mensa to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Okay.
And that's what the offense wants.
All right,
They
buddy.
want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants. Use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football.
Okay.
Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Wide receiver comes in motion. Darian Mensa from the gun on third
Bro, we
down.
know it's coming.
Pass
We know it's coming, and the points to get the ball out quick. He had Pringle for a touchdown.
Well, this is a
If
disappointing
he hits
drive
him
for
right
the
there,
offense.
it's... Man, that's frustrating. I mean, boom, hit him right there. Anybody. Hit him right there. Him or Lofton. Either one. Boom, pop it to Lofton. Well, okay, the ref's going to try to get in the way. We've seen this before. Dang.
Where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're
All right, we'll
fourth
kick,
and
we'll
long.
kick.
You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So now on comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right.
Listen, he loves it when we ice
The
him.
Hurricanes will call
He
their
feeds off of
third
this.
timeout. And they won't be able
I
to
don't
stop
think
the
he's
clock
missed
again
a
for the
field goal
remainder
off
this
of a
half.
timeout.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash.
Money.
Split
In the
field
hands.
slice. Good. And now the lead's extended over four.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some
31-13.
confidence down the road that I can
They
trust
still
this
got a
guy.
little bit of time left. I don't expect Bill O'Brien to be too aggressive with only one timeout here. He ain't got the balls.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped.
33 seconds. Don't forget tonight, y'all. Immediately after the game is post-game press conference, but I would say even more importantly, we are going to find out where we fall at the end of this game.
But you've also had
Do
some
we in
miscues
fact
on
miss the
offense. Big
ACC
part of why you're
championship?
losing the game right now. I'd
Are
take
we
it
in the
at halftime
playoffs?
and
We
make
will
right
find all of that
adjustments and
out.
come ready in the
No
second.
way.
Yeah, I'm going to take it
No
at halftime too,
shot.
but I'm trying to put some
We'll
points
find
up
all
right
that
now.
out
Be
tonight.
aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey,
So don't
listen,
go
this is
anywhere
what
after
you're
the
gonna
stream
do in the
if you
second half,
want to
so
know.
find something really quick that you can go to.
Now on first down from the 30.
If you want to know what happens, where we're going to be, we will find out after. Welcome back, Kano.
It's McKenzie.
Look at us just pushing these guys around. Boy, I wish we had another timeout or two, because I would use them.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move. And
yeah, they're not even going to snap it. Let's go. 31-13. I'm not happy. I want it to be known I am not happy. No hydration. No hydration in the locker room. Leave the coolers out here. Let's go. Come on, we got a lot of work to do. We got a whole lot of work to do still.
Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 9.
Heck yeah, man. It'd be cool to have a big turnout.
And it's the
Louisville loses. That hurts, man, because they're going to end up playing in the ACC championship game. They lose an extra game, but it's against Kentucky. Non-con game at the tail end of it. At 9-3 Louisville, we're going to be 10-2, but we lost 2 conference games. I mean, we don't know. We don't know, to be fair. We don't know. You know?
Now back to your game at Hard Rock Stadium. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money.
You know, that now that you say that, that is kind of crazy to think about if Mensa were to win the ACC with Miami. Number one, it would give Miami their first ACC championship win. And then he would technically have won it back-to-back years. Won it at Duke and then won it at Miami. That would be insane.
Let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock
I didn't even think about it that way. Look at the rushing yards. That's where we continue to just dominate these teams. This might be a 300-plus rushing yard game.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up.
That could realistically happen because we receive to start the second half. You know what else you could receive tonight or will receive? You know what you will receive tonight? A special offer from the sponsor of the stream tonight, Prize Picks. If you head over to the Team Picks section of the app, you can pick winners, totals, spread, NFL preseason is going on right now. I'm looking at the pick that I've put in, and I'm trying to think about how confident I am. I took the Raiders to win against the Texans in their preseason game. I put $20 on it to win $41. If you want to put your football knowledge to the test, you think you know ball? I believe you. I think you do. You could win some cash with that knowledge by downloading the Prize Picks app, clicking the top link in the description. Be sure to use code HMA. That's super important because if you're a new user, that's going to activate a special offer just for you. When you play your first $5 lineup, you get $150 in lineups if you win. My advice is pick a couple of ones with the Green Goblin, build a lineup, and get that win and get that 150. But y'all check them out. We appreciate Prize Picks for sponsoring the channel. I love working with those guys. I love using the app. I always say it's America's #1 sports picks app for a reason. It's just so darn easy to use. Is that a good pick or no? I know it's preseason, so people say, Coop, it's hard to say because you don't know how many series the starters are going to play. But it was too hard. It was 2 times my money, so it was kind of hard to pass on that.
It's all teed up,
and anybody can. I feel like anybody can win in the preseason. If the dang Titans can get a win, if they can beat the 49ers, then anybody can win, bro. Anybody can win. We need to extend this lead because I don't feel safe right now. I don't. But I know who I can look to help us, and that's my co-offensive coordinator, Melissa. Melissa, I'm going to be honest. I was kind of leaning spicy potato soft taco, no lettuce. Always on the same page. There it is.
What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Highest paid co-OC in the country.
This team has found some positives
For a
with that
reason.
three-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on
Yep.
defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this
Go ahead,
goes
give
to start
Tony
the
some
third
space.
quarter. I'll keep you
He'll
posted
burn
on
you.
how things develop on
Yep.
the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
What kind of defense are they coming out here in to start the second half?
To where you on the side of your
One of
helmet.
the things I love about
Way
the
to put
passing game
salt
we've
on
seen
a
on
wound,
offense
buddy.
so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not
See, now
paying too
here's the
much.
thing,
When the
Randy.
shot plays have been there, he's taken
That
them.
you can
They've scored
download
points
Prize
because of
Picks,
that,
okay?
but he just
Hear me
takes
out.
what the
You can
defense
download
gives
Prize
him,
Picks.
and you're just whittling away.
You can
and
pick
you're
the Niners.
marching the ball down the field.
You
Really
know?
good decisions by the QB.
Starting this drive like that.
You could even do future picks. You think they're going to win the division? You think they're going to win a Super Bowl?
After taking the hit.
Yeah, and you just
That one
wonder
kinda
if the
hurt.
defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Takes a handoff. It's Fletcher.
Oh my goodness! Fletch had to have closed his eyes. There's no other explanation for that. His eyes must have been closed. He might have had some dirt in it or something. I don't know. Unreal. Thank you for the two, Randy.
They snap it from their own 46. Rides to the back. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this.
Oh, we're not
offense
bleeding nothing. We're just playing
call
Miami
these run
Hurricanes
plays
football.
back
This guy has not
to
watched us a
back.
lot
They're
this
trying to
season,
be
apparently.
physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires on the move. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing
Man,
route on first down. He knew
Mensa
that defense was
didn't
bearing
really
down
set
on
his
him.
feet
It'll
right
be
there.
second down.
And hopefully
Let's
that's
see.
not going to affect the quarterback's confidence.
No,
going
throwing
back to
on
this
the
guy
run.
later. That was a catch
Had
he
Barcate
should have
wide
made. He
open. Wish we
dropped
could
it.
have
We'll see
that
what
one
the
back.
QB does moving forward.
Oh, buddy. That one hurt.
Lot of ground to cover.
What's going on,
They need a
George?
chunk here on second down. Trying the left side.
Barcate's blocking really well in this game.
32, and they pick up another first down.
Really, really well.
That's another big run, and that's not surprising, honestly, guys, considering how much success he had in the first half. He was running wild against this defense.
What would happen
let's
if
not
the
change
Canes
anything. Let's
offense
just go back
smoked
out, let's pound the
THC
rock,
before
pound
the game?
football, and really threaten this defense and force them to
I
have
don't
to
know.
And this is exactly
I don't
how you
know.
wanna
It
draw up if you're an offensive
probably
coach.
wouldn't be
Later in the
good.
game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard.
I can't
for somebody
imagine
to
that
come
would be
back.
very
This
good.
defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. The throw. Pulls it in.
That's enough.
He'll be stopped
Come on,
short.
bro.
It'll be fourth down.
Come
Let's see what
on.
the decision is here. Just
Hey, can I
not
trust
able
y'all to get
shake
this?
enough defenders and comes up a
Y'all
little
got
bit
me?
short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet
All right,
on
we're
your
gonna
guy.
prove a point
You're
right
an
here.
offensive guy, you say, okay, he's
They
gonna
said
break
they
the
got me.
tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down.
They said they got me,
tackling by the
y'all.
Defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth
There are
down.
times when you got to be the leader. You got to be the man, the head coach. But sometimes you put it in the players' hands and you say, okay, what do y'all want to do?
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And they say, Coach, we want to go for it.
But not
We want to stick it to these guys. We saw the message, right? We saw the message that Bill O'Brien put out on social media disrespecting you.
You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot.
And sometimes you got to say, okay, I trust y'all.
And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult
Yep.
to stop.
And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Mensah. Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of that one.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive
That's the
line
second time
when they
tonight
get home and
Mensah's had
put pressure
Pringle
on
for a
the quarterback
touchdown.
fast, and the ball comes out erratic.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Second down, gonna throw it. Working that left side now. The
This is
ball
what
is
it
down
takes.
at the 14 after that
To order
grab.
you on the side of
Well,
your
it's a
head.
great job
That's
by
all,
the
Melissa.
receiver
4-5 been
fighting
smoking
back across the
THC
DB
before
there
my
to get
one
to the
on one
inside,
basketball
locate the
games,
ball,
and I
and
am
catch the
4-0 against good opponents.
What? Okay. Hey. Thank you for the info.
Canes come to
Okay.
line on 3rd and short,
I mean-
looking to keep the drive alive.
George, thank you for the 5. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, thank you. I mean, hey, I'm happy you found something, you know. Oh, my goodness, Fletch, come on. I'm glad you found something that works for you.
And this offense,
You know,
I
I'll
don't think
say
this is gonna
that.
be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on
What,
the
does it
field.
just
You've
does it
already seen
just
once
put you
on
in
this
the
drive,
zone,
and
or
they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend.
Walk me
when
through
there's
it.
an extra down, and they do it over and over again. So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it.
terrible,
Can't
terrible,
make the connection.
absolutely
This
disgusting.
defense gets a 4th
Okay.
down stop.
Defense, you're gonna have to bail us out.
Decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver
Trying to do
quarterback,
too
not on the
much.
same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Why do you think Oregon is so good? Who said Oregon's good?
Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Under pressure. Makes the grab. Breaks free, and he might be gone.
Okay.
Stopped at the
Who said Oregon's
25-yard
good?
line after the 10-yard gain.
And after that long
Why are you throwing that
completion
into
for the first down,
coverage?
did you
My
see
words to
everybody
Mensah, exactly.
sprinting to the line of scrimmage
Yep.
offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Addison.
You know what the tempo is gonna do?
For a couple,
They're gonna
they'll
make
stop him at the
mistakes.
27.
Yep.
Man, it's really hard to
Yep,
control
get ready.
the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Bully 'em.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
No, we were talking last night, and I said 2 teams I guarantee will not win the national championship this year that a lot of people are high on. Oregon and Texas. Neither one of those teams are going to win it. Not saying they don't make it there, but they're not going to win it.
Defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Throws to the wideout.
Good D. There we go.
On 3rd down.
Oh, you're saying because they're ranked number 2 in here. That's just how it played out. The game is definitely high. The game is high on Oregon. It's big time high on Ohio State, of course.
And making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Let's get a big return, Tony. Come on.
Trying to make one miss. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. As we check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the home team
Let's bully 'em.
sideline,
Let's
guys,
do
they
it.
have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of
Ole
the top
Miss,
teams
yeah,
in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really
It's the Pringle game, man. Said before, it's definitely the Pringle game.
Guys,
Appreciate that, Holly.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs.
The game does not seem to be very high on Notre Dame.
Yards rushing in the game.
Doesn't
look
overall.
like he's slowing down, guys.
And man, this is more
This
of the
team
same
beat
for
Notre
this
Dame.
dude
Boston
toe-to-toe.
College.
Like they keep
That's
giving
what
it
I'm
to
talking
him,
about.
and he keeps
Boston College
releasing
beat him.
another chunk play. Like I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Play action on first down.
He had him. He had him, but he panicked. He had Tony wide open in the end zone, Melissa. That was the right call. I don't know what he's seeing. He had him wide open.
Coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that
Wow.
time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him
Just
go
let it
east
rip.
and west and run him out of
Just
bounds.
let it
Not a
rip,
great
Mensa, and
game.
it's there.
Second and long here.
Unreal.
Throwing Mensa. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but
It's
just
still
got
a game.
tackled before he could really do
Still a
anything.
game.
Straight ahead, it's Fletcher. Got some room, entered to the goal
It's getting closer to not being one, though.
all the way down to the
I gotta say, it's getting closer to not being the
That's an interesting
case.
play call there, because I think with the third and long situation, a lot of people probably thought they were going to throw it. Instead, they handed off, and great job by the offensive line.
Oh, who
After
is that?
run,
Fletcher
they
at
set up
quarterback?
first and goal.
You bet it is. It's a little unexpected gas. That's what it is.
On the snap, it's Fletcher. Touchdown!
Marty Brown walks in untouched. Hey, go ahead. Hey, can I have someone go over? Can you send someone down? Can I send a personal message to Bill O'Brien? We can? Okay. Let me get a post-it note. I want you to hand this to Bill O'Brien, okay? Okay. If we can have someone, if you can hand this to Bill. Yeah, here. If you can hand this to Bill.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the
Warm up the buses, bud.
So that scoring drive
time to go
with
home.
6 plays and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
I mean, it's hot as balls down here. I don't know why you would go ahead and start them and let them be warming up. They might overheat,
Come
but
out to the 25, no
you get the point.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They hope to be able to cash in on
You going
this
to Clemson?
drive, Dave,
Probably
after
not.
having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this
I'm going to try to
offense
go
needs
to
start with
Florida
the
State.
first
I need to go back
play.
down to
They need
Hard
be
Rock.
successful
I've not
if
been
they
at
got
Hard
that
Rock
first play, and they
since
get you in less predictable
we beat Clemson in
situations.
OT.
No doubt, too. Don't you
So,
just feel like there's a
20
little
was
bit
that
more
22
sense
or
of urgency
23?
on this drive? It just feels
That's the
like
last
they've
time I was
gotta
at Hard
be able
Rock.
to put some points up on the board here.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
I need to get back to the Rock, man.
Wants to throw. It's McKenzie.
Dang,
Great
over there.
job to separate
Oh,
the
you got
ball from
season
the
ticks?
receiver
Heck
there.
yeah.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have
Post-game
to make.
press
Like, they have to
conference
make
happening
contested catches. They
immediately
gotta
after
find
the
a way
game.
to get some points,
A
to
check to
create
see
some
where we
explosive
land.
plays. Those
I don't know what we're
50-50
doing,
balls,
going
when
back
you
into
get your
coverage
hand
there.
on it, man, they gotta start
It
making
worked, I
those
guess.
plays.
I know a lot of people keep saying show up at Hard Rock for Manny's return.
Wow, this offense is
It's
just
homecoming.
stuck in the
Manny's
mud.
back
They've
in
already
town. I
punted
know.
4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Here comes the heat.
Oh yeah.
And they got it.
And it's been
They're
a long
tired.
day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't
So it was
somehow
23.
find a way to protect their quarterback.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Taken down
23 feels like forever ago, you know it? It really does.
What do you have?
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Guys, they have a big lead right now.
Yeah, them
and they
FSU
were
tickets are
expected to
not
here.
going to be
One of the
cheap,
top
I'm
teams
sure.
in the country, they have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep.
Runs through, man. He might have some space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet.
Now this is just embarrassing. I'm getting real second-hand
If you're on offense,
embarrassment
you've got
here.
to find ways to get this running back the ball. Hand it off to him. Throw him the football because he's
Goodness
gonna make
gracious.
people miss and generate explosive plays.
They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. From the gun, it's Pringle. Good.
Pringle, 200-yard game? Anybody? On the ground. He's got he's got 174 right
getting
now.
the run game established, and this guy now over 120 rushing yards
Yep.
in this one. You gotta
Yep.
give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well, but they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to.
So what
have
you're saying is
success,
the
and
one
they're
I wanna win the
executing this
most.
Game plan flawlessly.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. It's complete to the left. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
The one we really
This
want,
offense
huh?
is putting on an absolute clinic, and defense.
Well, that's all of them. I'm about to go to every game.
Like what they see. They've already got a
You
big
are.
lead early in the game.
Melissa's going to
3
every
plays,
freaking game, I'm
3
pretty
first
sure,
downs
which
on
is
this
awesome.
drive. There's nothing you can say outside of this quarterback just being a student of this offense. He prepares so well leading up to
Oh, yeah,
game
he's
time.
on it.
He's putting it all
He's on it. Where are we at? The one? The one, bring in the big boys. Bring in the big boys.
Close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us
Melissa, this is your call right here. Melissa, this is your call. Can we get some fours for the final quarter of the virtual regular season, y'all? This is it. This is the final quarter in the virtual season. Regular season. Asterisk, regular season. Okay, regular. From the one, Melissa. We got, what do we got? We got Wildcat. We could pop this thing outside with a little toss, give it to Pringle, turn on the Jets. We could roll out with Mensah, have him walk in untouched. I mean, the possibilities are endless here. You got it.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Here he is, the pinball.
Here's Brown. Touchdown Miami.
Let's go. Hey, I want the analysts and stuff prepping for the college football playoffs. Okay? We're always 3 steps ahead.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there been.
What a call,
Simply
Melissa.
Executing at a higher level.
What a
in this
call.
defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, we are.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The fake and a little shuffle.
Okay.
He's not gonna
We
stop
we
short
tried
of
that
the
at
goal line,
practice, and
they're
it went a
not
lot
going to
differently than
extend
what
this
you
lead
just
any
saw.
further.
We would rather try it while we're up, so we know how it's gonna go. If we end up in a situation where we need to win the game, or something, right? Like test it now when you've got a guaranteed victory in front of you.
Down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field.
Also, can we get a round of applause for the adjustments on defense? Guys, Boston College had their way with us on that first drive. Everybody was panicking. People said, oh, here we go again. It's all going to crumble and fall apart. Man, they have 13 points. They have 2 touchdowns. We blocked an extra point on the second one.
They haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
I mean, talk about stepping up in a big way. Offense for them has done just about diddly squat in the second half. Really beyond the first quarter. This is what we wanted to see in the final regular season game here. I can't wait to see where they put us. I don't know what we're diving at, though.
Turns it loose deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up tempo. We got to go fast.
So that happened.
We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of.
Have I thrown my hat a single time tonight? I don't think I have.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up.
Am I getting soft? What happened to me?
Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
You going to the Clemson game? Haven't been to a game since we lost to Georgia Tech. All right, well, it's time, man.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free.
It's time to go into Death Valley and get a win. It's been a minute since that's happened.
This defense has been
it's
doing
time.
It time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got rid of it just in time. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again.
Hold on a minute. The offense still.
Here we go. They're going for it.
In their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. He's going for the big play. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup. And they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
Ugly pass. Ugly-ass pass. Wobbly ball. Mensa would never. Unfortunately, we have basically a full 4th quarter to go here still. So, lock in.
And it's up and good. So a drive there of 84
Well, he got smoked on that play. Good grief.
57-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Here's Mensa to throw. Can't hold on in the
Can't
face
hold
of
it.
the contact.
Okay.
Well,
All
the
right.
offense has had their way all game long up to this point.
Let's be smart.
The defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that,
let's be smart here.
Receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Long way to go on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Pringle. Stop behind the line of scrimmage. And
all right. Well, let's flip this bad boy over to page 2.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Darian Mensa from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab,
what? Rate the immersion. What is that animation?
Great 3rd down defense, seeing the football.
So if anybody jumps up and tries to high point the ball, and then their legs or feet get touched in any way, it's an automatic drop. Is that the way this works? I get it's a dangerous throw. But you're telling me Tony doesn't catch that? I don't know. I don't know. He barely touched him.
Going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early.
Do one more game, let the fans vote on who we play. Oh, I mean, there's still the postseason. We should be in the playoffs. There's more. It's the finale for the regular season. I was being dramatic when I keep spinning it as the finale. It is. It's the finale of the regular season. There will be more games. The CPU-led virtual Canes are undefeated. So they're going to play in the ACC Championship game against Pitt. And then I'm guessing they'll be in the playoffs. We better be in the playoffs. So yeah, we still got more football.
Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Gets rid of it.
And this
It looked like he was trying to shove his head up his ass. I'm just saying.
You're in comeback mode.
You're not wrong.
The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting.
Okay, buddy, you're not fooling us here with this. I don't think so.
This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
We're there.
Breaks into the open.
How much more there can we be?
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the
He just didn't even try to.
Season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Didn't even try to catch the ball.
Come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fresh center downs going to the air. He puts a lot
Get there.
of air under it down the sideline.
There it is. About time. Just leave it to Bryce, man. You want somebody to actually pick it off? Just give it. Put Bryce Fitzgerald out there, man.
And as a defensive lineman late in the
Let's
game,
go.
man, you know it's
Hey, nice job, son. Go play.
And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job by this D.
Number 3. Yeah, buddy. Better not throw it his way. Look at Damon Wilson also. Getting his hands up, jumping. Trying to make that as difficult of a pass as possible. Ends up being a pick.
Everybody is so excited about the
Pop-Tarts ball, but we are going to end up in the national championship. Who remembers the press conference before the virtual season started when I made my official announcement, coming back to Miami, staying home?
I'll keep you posted on how they keep going here on the sidelines.
We guaranteed a natty this season, and it hasn't been perfect. It sure hasn't. But we're going to be there.
Running inside. It's Pringle. Taken down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Post-game press conference happening after the game, guys. We'll find out where we fall, where we land. We're not falling, only climbing, where we land. Better use the right words here. Well, I feel like there's some dirty stuff going on with Boston College here.
Who's your favorite receiver?
You know?
And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Back has it. They forced ahead just a bit.
We're testing some stuff here.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Wide receiver going in motion.
Y'all better lock Tony down.
Hits inside. It's Pringle. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be running the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Unloads to the wideout.
Money.
Complete to the left. He gets it to the 38.
That's that chemistry. That's that barricade to Mensa.
He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing
Take what you can get sometimes. It's 4.
Throw the football all over the yard.
Keep the clock rolling.
Give me a big trophy at the end of the year.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time.
Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways.
Gonna stay on my head.
The defense covering that thing up.
It's trying to do too much. Trying to do too much, man. How do we not end up falling on that is my question. That's what I want to know. How did somebody in orange and green not fall on the ball right there?
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. To the air, it's McKenzie. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to
Fletch does not fumble often.
Time to get to that first down marker.
He doesn't.
Picked up 5 on that last
I've
pass
said
play.
multiple
Now
times
it's
that it was
2nd and 5.
the Pringle game.
They'll move the wide receiver.
But it's getting late in the game, so we got to...
2nd down, gonna throw it. Rush is on. Unloads in
There we
the
go.
nick of time.
We got to run some other guys. We got to be ready.
You know exactly what time it is.
We got bigger games ahead.
They're going to have to throw
Far bigger
so
games.
more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving.
And giving up 20 to Boston College is actually, I mean, that's obviously not a great look.
2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Wants to throw one first. The screen, he can go. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Giving up 27 would be even worse. Yeah.
The Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Defense in press coverage. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Takes it.
Dang, somebody should have picked that.
Those 2 couldn't make the connection. Incomplete pass.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
Dropping back, it's McKenzie. They'll run the screen.
Get there, get there, get there. There we go.
5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football.
Nice 4-down territory.
You're going to win this game.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. The snap sets up.
Dang.
They'll run the screen. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that.
4th and 8.
Too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go
Pressure.
for it on
There it is.
down. Oh, he dropped it.
I thought he caught it.
Woo!
All right, y'all. Little victory lap.
Decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did
Get a little victory lap in here. We're, you know, people are going to question. They're going to say, Coop, with a, you know, national championship in your sights, why would you keep the starters in? These boys want to play, man. They love the game. Miami means everything to them.
Really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter. And I know you can play these late game situations.
You know, who am I to take this opportunity away from them?
You run the football.
Who's going to Stanford? Way out there.
You're in a great position.
Maybe not. You might live on the West Coast, so. Right, Pringle said, Coach, I want 300. I said, okay, buddy.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from
We
this
love you,
offense
but
so far
come
in
on
the
now.
game. But I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense.
And honestly, I get so much joy sticking it to Bill O'Brien. Let's take it to the 2 minutes, guys. Final 2 minutes. Let's keep the energy up. Final 2 minutes of the virtual regular season. Right here it is, y'all. Final 2 minutes.
Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Mahez says he'll be at Stanford. Visitor side, row 1.
Throwing, Mensah. He'll get rid of it. Got a man in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop.
Got to do what you got to do sometimes. Right?
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play. A 1st down run.
I thought he had it.
He bullies his way
Man.
all the way down to the
Okay.
5-yard line.
All right.
1st down and goal. I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match
That's
the
fine.
physicality right here, right now in this situation.
I think the final score shows Bill O'Brien wasn't ready for a whole lot of anything other than a butt whooping.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
This is the most important part.
Finish
of the
strong.
What you did to get down.
Finish
here
strong,
means
y'all.
nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing.
Come on, we've been attacking that left side all night. Y'all know what to do.
Precipice of a score, and they need one more.
That's right, we're going right.
They'll run with Brown. And we have
Hey, nice job, y'all. You know what? Have some water. That's right. Hey, water for everyone. Yep. Everybody. Coaches, players, water for everyone. 50 on Boston College in the final regular season game.
And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Hope he warmed them buses up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That drive covered 55 yards for the score.
Hey, hit him with the eagle sound effect. Do it. Thought he was slick, huh?
From deep, it's Addison.
Breaking into the sound room and hacking the system. Yeah, I thought he had something. Who's laughing now?
First snap of this drive,
Yeah, water for everybody.
Inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line.
This is what it takes.
Yep.
Out of the chute, quick toss
To
to
where
the
you.
right. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he
Thank
gets
God.
it to the 25.
I was thirsty. Droplets, sweat, droplets, droplets, sweat, droplets, droplets, sweat, droplets, droplets.
Not a whole lot of water getting handed out around here.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
Melissa, thank you for the 2. Heck of a regular season, Melissa. We still have
They stop him
more
just
football
short
in
of
front
the
of us.
first down, but it will be 2nd
But I just want to congratulate the team on a 10-2 season.
Success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever
And
I want next. I can take a shot down.
let's win even more.
I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like nice first down.
The job is never done. It's never done. Let's go. Is it historic for the Canes to get water during the game? We do this thing where we do very limited hydration or no hydration at all during games. Unless it's late and we're losing, and it's invigorating or reinvigorating. I don't know the right words to use for it. You would have to get with the nutritional team, but it's a new experimental thing we started to do this season. And they said, here's the deal. Right? If they can play well through a lack of hydration, imagine if you needed to come back down 14, 17, however much, once you activate the hydration in the fourth, it'll be unreal. Yeah. So here we go, guys. Post-game press conference. Bring your questions. Congratulations, whatever you want to do. However, before we get there, I'm going to give you what you want. It's also what I want. Let's find out what this means for a 10-2 Miami. Number 3 in the country. Recap. Losses to Clemson and Pitt. Here we go, y'all. The moment of truth. We're going shopping in the portal. We're not worried about who these guys are. Everybody wants to come to Miami. It's to the point we're going to have to turn people down. Okay, it's too many. Everybody wants to go to Miami. Okay? We are number 2 in the freaking country, y'all. Yeah, last season we started 1-4, ended up winning the ACC. We started 1-4 and didn't lose a single game after that. We won the ACC, but then because we were 8-4, we obviously missed the playoffs, went to the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Yeah, that's what happened last year. No, wait! What? What do you mean ACC championship? No shot. How? I could not have drawn this up any freaking better, y'all. We lost 2 games, and there was only one that we got embarrassed in, and it was Clemson. Clemson gave us, we had no answers for the Tigers. None. I was ready to throw in the towel, and that takes a lot for me to say that. How did this just happen? Louisville lost by 1 to Kentucky. That's a non-con game. Did the extra loss push them? What happened? How did this happen? Let's save the game. Hold on. I did not expect this to happen. I've been posting that we missed the ACC championship game. We lost to Clemson. We lost to Pitt. We were number 3 in the conference. Hold on. Connor, man, I feel like it has been a minute. Good to see you, bro. Connor checking in. Sage Master checking in. Appreciate y'all. How y'all been? I know T. Davis is pumped. Yep. How? Okay, I'm honestly trying to figure it out, though. Because we were third in the ACC. It was Clemson 1, Louisville 2. Louisville lost to Kentucky, but (10-2) Miami versus 10-2 Clemson. We're 7-2 in the ACC. They're 7-1. It's why we say you just put your head down and you keep working. You can't listen to the noise. Wait, I thought they only had one conference loss. Who did they lose to? Florida State. I didn't know they lost to Pitt. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Miracles do happen. Louisville had back-to-back losses. And they fall from second in the ACC to fifth at the end of the season. Holy smokes, and look at the scores to these games. They're close, 30-24, 25-24. You go from second looking like a lock in the ACC championship against the Tigers to fifth. The finish here going into the ACC championship is Clemson 1, Miami 2, and then look at this. Virginia jumps up to 3. SMU at 4. Florida State is 17th in the country. They ended up going 9-3. Everyone say thank you, Pitt. We're ranked higher, so we get in. Yep. Boom. Look at that. I thought Louisville had one less loss. I thought they beat Pitt. So that's where the confusion was for me. I thought they won that game, and then they just lost to Kentucky. I thought they were 10-2 with one ACC loss. Who was their third loss? They lost to... So it was Florida State. Oh, you're trying... It was Florida State, Pitt, Kentucky. Florida State, Pitt, and Kentucky. Guys, we are in the freaking ACC championship game. Can you believe it? I'll give you a recap, right? It's the end of the regular season. So let's recap. Started out against Stanford. We went to overtime with the Trees. Won 30-23. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still actually trying to process this. I'm so freaking excited. FAMU, 51-3 beatdown. Wake Forest, another close one. We were still trying to figure things out. I'll be honest, we were. 38-30. Central Michigan, we gave up 24. That was not promising when looking at what the defense was doing this season. And then we go to Death Valley, hyped up. We were undefeated at that point. This was our worst game of the season. By far. It's not even close. It was 37-16. We had no answers at all. Going to the bye week, we're feeling down. Florida State's quarterback, Ashton Daniels, broke his thumb. And we come out and just handle business 70-3. Make a statement. We say, okay, we're back. Here we go. Just to turn around and lose to Pitt by 10. Well, that screwed everything up. Now we play UNC. We win on a 4th and goal from the 1. With no time left. We actually beat up on Notre Dame. Surprised us as much as it did them, I think. if we're being honest. Manny stood no chance. Whooped up on the Hokies. And you just witnessed the Boston College game. I can't believe it. This does not feel real. That means this coming up weekend, we get more virtual football. That means this Friday night will be Miami versus Clemson in the ACC Championship CPU version. No, it's Pitt. Wait, what's the CPU? What was the CPU version? I think it's Miami Pitt, right? Let me check. Hold on. Let me look. See him. I think it's... Yeah. Okay. So it's... Yeah, you guys are right. Yep. So here it is for... This is the CPU version. This is my hands off the controller, simulated, Mario Cristobal-led team. That Miami team is undefeated, and they're playing Pitt in the ACC Championship. But keep in mind, Darian Mensah is out. So Nickel is the starting quarterback now. Darian Mensah dislocated his ankle in that season. It happened in the Virginia Tech game. Miami was still able to come out and beat Boston College, but there were some questionable throws. There were some big-time throws, and there were some questionable ones as well. Friday night will be this. And then Saturday night will be this. Talk about a crazy weekend coming up, guys. Back-to-back conference title games. Different ones. Miami versus Pitt for one. Miami versus Clemson in the other. A dream come true. We'll save the game. We'll take a look and see what the other conference championships are. I can't believe we're going back to the ACC championship. I beat Clemson in it last year. Let's get a look around the country here. Before people do hit the door, I got to give a huge shout out to Stephanie. I Slay Barbie 305 with the big 50, owning the board. Also, a ton of love from Melissa, my co-OC tonight. Thank you, Melissa. You didn't have to do that. George, thank you for giving me your secret to winning basketball games. Thank you for the 5. Randy with Unreal 2, 5, 2, 2, 2. Showing a ton of love. Florida Outdoors also with the 2, with his 16-0 prediction. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank y'all. It's been a heck of a ride. That's why I said it's not over yet. Ain't over yet. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Conference championships. What do we got? Conference USA is Liberty and Delaware. Packed. We got Fresno and Boise State. So every time I look at Miami, I'm at a loss for words. We got Hawaii and UNLV. Miami and Clemson, of course. Kansas State and Texas Tech for the Big 12. In the MAC, you got Eastern Michigan and Toledo. Sunbelt, UL Monroe, App State. USF and Memphis. The SEC championship is Alabama and Ole Miss. Bama went 9-3. And then the Big 10 is Oregon, Ohio State. Look at that. In the Coach Coop plays version, Ohio State went 9-3. Oregon went 11-1. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's take a look at the top 25. They have Oregon as the top team in the country. Followed up by us, Ole Miss. Pretty crazy, man. Ohio State is at 4. They went 9-3. Look at this, a ton of 10-2, 10-2, 10-2, 10-2, 10-2. Indiana, Texas Tech, Bama, Clemson, Boise State at 10. Okay. USC at 11. South Carolina 12. Virginia, there's some ACC. Virginia, SMU, Houston, Louisville, Florida State, Colorado at 18. Texas A&M in the top 20. Utah, Delaware is 21. Kansas State, Memphis, Notre Dame squeaks in there at 24. And the Sooners at 25. My goodness. You actually got a good bit of ACC teams in here. Let's check this. How did Florida State finish? They beat Clemson. They lost to Boston College. Beat Pitt 33-28. Low scoring game against NC State. They only put up a field goal. And closed with beating Florida 41-31. Florida went 4-8. But Florida State finishes 9-3, 5-3 in the conference, puts them at 6th in the ACC. They're number 17 in the country. I would say that's not too bad. Look at that, man. Wow, wow, wow. Heisman finalist. What do we got? Leavitt, Chambliss, all QBs. Mateer, and a Georgia State quarterback, Cameron Brown. Well, we know who's not going to win it because it's kind of sort of a popularity contest in a lot of ways. There are your Heisman finalists. Anything else? Anything else you guys want to see? We didn't even do the post-game press conference yet. Oops. I saw ACC Championship and saw our logo and just completely forgot about everything. Holy smokes, man. I just still can't believe we did it. I mean, I can, but... Wow. If we knew Pitt beat Louisville, the stakes of the game would have been through the roof, yeah? Saturday night, T. Davis, is going down. You better bring the energy because you know I'm going to. That's just crazy. It's just so cool because to have another opportunity, I just be blunt. After you got your ass beat by somebody, and then to know that you have another opportunity to play them in a game that means even more than the first one. Like, we're a way different team than we were when we played them. In some good ways and some bad ways. But we're a way different team than what they saw early on in the season. And the fact that it could end up at some point even being Miami and Clemson playing again 3 times in one season is just wild. Yeah. Man, the virtual season just continues to get crazier. Such a good one this year. We're not done. Like I said, we're not done yet. So that more games this weekend. At the very least Friday and Saturday. We got to do post-game press conference, y'all. I actually almost forgot. Did I save the game? Let me say it one more time. Save that bad boy one more time. Hold on. ACC Championship weekend this weekend, y'all. Definitely want to tune in for those. For sure. Let me go. The guys that I've already got the news in the locker room that we're playing Clemson in the ACC Championship game. I can hear them celebrating from here. So I'm going to jump in there and celebrate with the guys. I'm going to have a moment. And then I'll meet y'all at the podium. Okay? Bring your questions, any congratulations, anything. 27? That's at Bank of America Stadium. Oh, buddy, that we're gonna have to bring the heated everything, heated water, heated everything, heated helmets. Oh yeah, we'll be ready. We'll be ready. I'll see y'all at the podium. First off, I want to say congratulations to the team. Boston College did nothing that we didn't see coming. We know that they came out and they marched down the field and scored on that first drive. We wanted to give them a false sense of confidence. It's part of the game plan going into this one. Proud of the way the guys performed out there. Over 300 total rushing yards. Pringle himself had a little over 200 of that. And we did just receive news that we will be playing in the ACC championship game against the Clemson Tigers. Coop versus Dabo, part 2. I will be willing to answer questions about that as well. Of course, we can talk about the Boston College game. Mensa played a heck of a game overall. I mean, what can I say? We're well on our way to exactly where I promised the fan base we would be. And as a show of appreciation, as a thank you to the fans, everyone who is still here in Hard Rock Stadium, I'm going to have them broadcast it over the PA system. I am paying for Taco Bell for every fan. I rented out the entire local Taco Bell. They will stay open until the line is done. It doesn't matter if it's 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll roll into the breakfast hours. But I rented out the entire Taco Bell for every single fan that is still here, that stuck with this team through the fourth quarter and did not leave. Taco Bell for everyone. 51-20. I think we're playing some of our best football right now. We're clicking at the right time. We really feel like we are one. We do. We are one unit, one family. Let's open this up for questions. Straight Street 6 here. Now that you're going to the ACC Championship game, what are your thoughts on Clemson? I have two things when it comes to Clemson. All right, I have one in my pocket right here. There's one. The other one's right over here. Hold on, let me get it. It's just out of reach. Oh, there it is. There's number 2. Next question. Coach, what do you wish to say to Dabo going into the ACC Championship rematch? Oh, this one's right down here. Next question. From the co-OC here, any thoughts on Marty Brown and his 3 touchdowns tonight? When his name was called, he stepped up in a big way. And I know that you saw, right, when we had the scout team out there practicing, setting up the Boston College defense. They did a great job, by the way, preparing the starters on offense. You saw that Marty Brown was going to be able to exploit that defense, and you made the most of it tonight, Melissa, with some big-time calls. If we could clap it up for the co-OC. The pinball, as I like to call him, Mr. Marty Brown. Nobody in the country can stop this run game. I dare any coach to try to shut down that run game. It's not going to happen. Cleveland Browns scout. We've still had a lot of Browns. You know, they're trying to get the best players because they're such a bad team. They want to be. Excuse me. The team actually never received a call from your team. Was that a mistake or was that done on purpose? Well, you see, so we like our players to go play somewhere in the league where it sets them up for success. Now, we know that a lot of these guys, their dreams are to make it to the NFL. Ever since they were youngins, they wanted to play professional football. But we also kind of want to help guide them. Maybe if we can have any sort of input or make an impact on what direction they go, who they're in contact with, right? We want them to go play for winning pro teams like the Tennessee Titans, for instance. So if Coach Sala, calls, we're going to pick up the phone. There's some other teams that might get sent to voicemail. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Welcome back, CFB CJ. New York Press checking in again here. Congratulations on the season. Thank you. Thank you. He says, however, it's been said your co-OC had been making the defensive calls. Any truth to the report? So we had considered opening up a co-DC position. So Melissa said she could handle the workload. So we have been experimenting a bit, just kind of, her sitting in with the defense, with Heatherman and some of the analysts, just to kind of put some feelers out, right? And there is a little bit of truth to that. Yes. She might be stepping into a larger role in the future. Are you scared of Clemson? Listen. Scared is not a word in our vocabulary if you're a Miami Hurricane. All right, I understand that Dabo got the best of us the first time we met on the field. This is not Death Valley. Unfortunately for both of us, it's going to be in cold-ass Bank of America Stadium. Be freezing our giblets off down there. Or up there, rather. But I know. No one is scared of Clemson or Dabo. We will have the perfect game plan dialed up for those guys. It's going to be a bloodbath. Jacksonville Journal, we're going to take a couple more questions, and then we're going to go ahead and hit up that rented out Taco Bell. I'm sure the line is probably wrapped around the building out into the road. Who in their right mind would pass on free Taco Bell? Totally free, by the way. Did the ball inspector apprehend the PA saboteur, or will you be hiring a private detective to find the culprit? So we did get word that Max has bit the third person, okay? And he only does that if it's really someone he does not like, okay? So we did send him up. He handled business. He did what needed to be done, and we're proud of him for that. Yeah. Listen, I'm from the South, okay? So you gotta use right. You know what I'm saying? Right, cinnamon twist. All the cinnamon twists that you could want. Okay, a couple more questions. The long forgotten question these past 2 years is simple: is the team better with or without the halfback pass in the playbook? We were better with it. We were absolutely better with it. But I trust Shannon Dawson. He says, Coach, that's a gimmick play. He said, we don't want to reek of desperation out there on the football field. And in a lot of ways, I agree with him with that statement, right? We don't want to look desperate. We want to go out there and play power football. We want to dominate these guys for 4 quarters. And sometimes that means a slow start. You saw it tonight. 7 points in the first quarter. Terrible. We put up a big 24 in the second. Why'd that happen? Boston College was already tired. And I have a feeling you're going to see similar results in the Clemson game. Unconfirmed rumor going around that someone altered the Louisville versus Pitt result from a few weeks ago. No one in the country seemed to notice this until tonight. Your thoughts? You know, we have multiple open investigations right now. We have the CIA, the FBI involved, the President of the United States of America. So it would not shock me if there had been some small changes made here and there to some things. I don't know the extent of what those are. I mean, you got to think about, we had the laser pointer incident against Stanford. We had the drone incident. We've had a lot of things that need to be investigated. Refs standing in front of Miami players and refusing to move out of the way. A lot of questionable things happened this season, but we were able to overcome and still win 10 football games. And I think that says a lot about the guys on the team, and it says a lot about this coaching staff, myself included, in that. Yeah. Nicholas Jurasin here says, congrats on making the ACC championship game. Thank you. What did you tell the team after y'all's celebration on clinching a spot in the conference championship game? I said, let's wrap this up because we're going to have to whoop Clemson's ass next. And they're right back to work. Right back to work. These guys hate days off. We've offered it sometimes, and they said, Coach, absolutely not. We don't want to take a day off. We want to work. We want to win. So Dabo Swinney, I'm coming. For you.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Dabo is a bum.
I'm coming. For you. You hear me? Coop versus Dabo part 2. And I got a good feeling it's going to go a little bit differently this time. I'll see y'all at Bank of America Stadium for the butt whooping of a lifetime. I legit still just cannot believe it. We're in the ACC championship game. Even when I posted about it, everything on Twitter, I said, well, y'all, we're not in the ACC championship game, but that's not important because we're going to be in the playoffs. And here we freaking are in the ACC championship game. I'm pumped. You tuned in at the perfect time, Londawa. And it is exciting because I know you guys were asking. I saw Nick saying what happened in that Clemson game. If you remember when we played in Death Valley, I could not handle the stadium pulse. So it was to the point to where we were shanking field goals. The stadium pulse, if you guys don't play the game, when the stadium pulse is maxed out, it will do things like show you the wrong play art. So you'll legit call a play, go out there, double check your play, and it will show you the wrong play. It'll show the squiggly lines, but then sometimes it'll just straight show you the wrong play. You'll try to call an audible and change the play, look at the coverage, change the play up. The players can't hear it, and they'll run the wrong routes. Let's say you go out there and you call the play, and you know, okay, all right, Tony's X. This guy's trying. It will show a question mark over their head once you snap the ball. So it was way tougher than we thought it was going to be to play on the road in a tough place to play like that. And we folded. We folded big in Death Valley. This is it at Bank of America Stadium, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. How do we match up? It's way closer to them than it is us, but I don't think this should be neutral in the game, right? So hopefully we don't have to battle the stadium pulse. We were having to play Clemson. We were having to play against the stadium pulse and the refs. You know? We're in it. Yeah, I'm still processing everything. I know, Coop, it's a video game, but man, we came a long way from going to OT with Stanford week 1 and squeaking out a victory, didn't we? We've come a long way, y'all. Long way. And everybody here was part of the journey. So it's really cool. That's why I say the virtual season means a lot to me, because I say it 10 times a stream. It's practically got us through the summer. It's 2 weeks. Just like CFB CJ said, it's 2 weeks till Canes football. Not this Saturday, but next we have week 0 games. And then we get to go through and all the shenanigans and everything that plays out. It's always just a ton of fun. This is my second favorite time of the year. The real season and then this one. I look forward to this so much. You guys don't even understand how much I look forward to this. So it means a lot. Yeah, I've been getting sentimental a lot with you guys this year. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. But I'm thankful. I'm just thankful. And it means a lot that you guys show up for these and how big of a thing this has become. You know, I would do these early on and people were like, eh. And now it's become something that people show up and we look forward to. We talk about it on social media. It's so much fun. And I just appreciate y'all showing up for them. And we're going to play an ACC championship game this weekend. Virtual Mario, Canes versus Panthers. Virtual Coop, Canes versus Tigers. Yep. Sage Master, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, Coop, I'm normally a lurker. I don't type much, but over the last 5 years, I've loved your content. Thank you for watching. Thank you. I'm a lurker myself, so I totally get it. I hang out. I always tell people, we don't even have TV service. I will subscribe to YouTube TV during the college football season, obviously, so we can watch the college football games. Outside of that, I watch YouTube streams and videos, and I watch Twitch streams. And I am 1,000% a lurker. Londawa streams on Twitch. Ask him. I hang out. I rarely type. Rarely ever type. I love hanging out. I hang out in a lot of channels on here, right? Dono, Coach Hayes. I shouldn't have started naming people because I'll leave people out. Everybody. But I just don't type. Traveling Fools. Yeah. Good to see you, bro. Hey, we made the ACC championship game. Can you believe it? Yep, I'm lurking. People think I'm not there, but I'm just hanging out in the shadows. I don't type. I just hang out. So I said all that to say, Sage Master, I appreciate it. I'm a lurker too. I get it. It means the world that you're here. Thank you. Y'all want to say hey to Max and then we'll get out of here? Max, you want to come in here and say hello? Let me move the green screen right quick. We'll get a Max check. He got in a fight with a groundhog yesterday. And you can probably guess who won. There's my boy. Here, I'm going to move this. I'm going to move this so you can say hey to everybody, okay? Oh. We might be able to just lower the desk. We'll just do that. There's my boy. There he is. Look at that good boy. Look, look at that. Yo! My son just gave me a high five for making it to the ACC championship game. Can you believe it? Yo, we made it. We made it. Right here's the official ball inspector, y'all. This young man right here is a member of the staff. Show some respect. Yeah. Can you spin? That's my boy. Sit. Shake. That's right. That's right. That's my boy right there. Official ball inspector. Yep. Where's his pic? Let me pull his picture back up. Where's your picture at, my boy? Let's show them again in case they forgot. There he is. That boy right there putting in work. Doing what he can for the guys in the orange and green. Yep. You my boy. You my good boy. All right, he's ready to go on his walk. He's wanting me to take him outside. All right, we'll wrap it up there. Heck of a stream. Crazy night. Melissa, I'll send you that picture of me and you. One last ride. Yep, we did it. We did it. Job's not done. Job's not done. ACC championship and beyond. Videos all week. It's time to get on the grind for real, for real. For real. Time to get on the grind. Videos all week, and then more virtual games this weekend, and then we're pretty much there. Week 0. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. You don't have to say it back. I'm sure I'll see you for something tomorrow.